What if demonic influence over an area could be undone and Eden's glow returned? What would happen to that affected area? The Sentinel Group produces a series of documentaries, the most popular of which, Transformations, has been viewed by over 250 million people. Like many third-wave groups, the Sentinel Group makes use of a significant number of dog whistles in its free and public-facing media. For instance, the Sentinel Group's website claims that it is dedicated to providing spiritual revival and societal transformation to communities that have yet to experience it. While this may seem benign, the idea of transformation sits at the heart of third-wave ideas about the demonic extending into the social, political, and spiritual fabric of communities and nations. And we see nods to these ideas throughout Otis's Twilight Labyrinth. In his work Informed Intercession, Transforming Your Community Through Spiritual Mapping and Strategic Prayer, Otis clarifies the Sentinel Group's goals and views of transformation in a section entitled Welcome to the Front Lines of Spiritual Warfare, a section which promises measurable results from such spiritual combat. What then are these measurable results to which Otis refers? For Otis, the disappearance of demons has three significant effects which appear to have no other possible cause. First, rapid conversion of the area. Both C. Peter Wagner and Otis agree that demons can block the spread of the Gospels. That is, demonic strongholds and rulers can cause people who might otherwise be willing to convert to Christianity to remain in whatever intellectual position they currently occupy. The second is the vanishing of social ills. From alcoholism to suicide to high crime rates, the banishment of demons causes social problems and issues to vanish seemingly overnight. The third, and perhaps most noticeable, is the return of God's abundance. When demons leave an area, the abundance of Eden rushes in to fill the absence. God's presence returns to the area. This can lead to the return of fish and animal populations, explosive crop growth, and even a sudden increase in economic abundance. Now, the documentary series is filled with anecdotes of these supernatural transformations. To give you a sense of the effect of these films, I've got a short montage of clips here. The plain text at the bottom of the screen contains my inserted commentary identifying these three elements, and analysis as well as bibliographical material.
The civil disorders have disrupted our lives like never before. There was violence in the streets.
It's a disaster. absolutely shocking.
The community has totally been transformed within a year, less than a year.
You go down the streets and people are smiling. That didn't happen 12 months ago.
The Lord is really blessing us. It's begun to take change. He's healing the land.
Trees that used not to bear fruits start bearing fruits now.
How many fish did you count? Tolu, 3,957.
The power of the transformation of the gospel of Jesus Christ has brought all this.
Oh, people are coming, in thousands.
I believe there is a wave of God that is coming over this nation.
In the past 10 years, the Inuit of northern Canada have seen a spirit of hope steadily erode the effects of chronic sexual abuse and alcoholism.
What used to be 95% alcoholism, whereas today it's only about 5%.
Divorce, crime, and suicide rates have plummeted.
What we're seeing in the north is the land itself is being affected by what's happening inside the believers.
As we've just seen, once territorial spirits are removed, God's abundance is allowed to flow back into the territory that the demons once occupied. In this case, not only did this result in transformation of the social environment of a location, but also in a change in the physical environment in the form of returned abundance of crops, fish, populations of traditionally hunted animals, etc. On some level, we can think of these outpourings of abundance as kind of miniature apocalypses, a kind of taste of things to come for when the big one actually occurs. And keep in mind, this is an event which Otis and others in the movement are convinced will happen quite soon. While this seeming supernatural return of Eden's abundance is depicted as overwhelmingly positive by the Sentinel Group's materials, there is also reason to suspect that there might be negative and largely unseen effects from such practices as well. We'll address that in the final video in this short series.